Hey, what's happening, everybody? Blitzberg EDC here. Thanks for coming back and checking out my channel. I really appreciate that. It means the world. Helps me kind of talk about my hobbies and my habits and my lifestyle. So I do appreciate it. Again, like, share, comment, subscribe. Any questions? Just hit me up. I'm having great conversations with you guys, asking me some great questions, and I'm really, really jacked tonight. It's New Year's Eve, everybody. So happy New Year's. I'm doing this for Anthony Marfione, Microtech knives. Appreciate it very much. Had a wonderful banner year with those guys as far as my personal collection. No, this is not paid. This is just me being me. It's like I'm sitting on my couch, man, hanging out, and the old lady's telling me to get off the couch because she's tired of hearing me yell. So this is super cool, super exciting. I kind of held on to these for a little bit, guys, if you know what I mean. These are Microtech Signature Series pieces. I've got two here. I've got the MSI ram lock, and I've got the Stitch ram lock. Now I'm going to take them out here. I just cut the boxes open so I didn't have to do all that little mess on TV. I get mine at NC Blade. This was a while ago. As of right now, they're not available on their website. They are available, in the secondary, and they are available. Probably, this isn't something that's so limited that you're never going to get it. So it is available. If it's something you want, go for it. I ncblade.com. I highly recommend it. Great guys over there too. Brandon and his family, really cool. They always send you a bunch. I got some candy in here and some cool little stickers and stuff. So thank you guys. It's always great, man, supporting small business. That's always cool. So all right, so I got them out here now. Here we go. I brought some other ones out here just to compare. I'm super psyched. I've been sitting on these for months, guys. Paid them off, did what I had to do. Got some of the family out here, the Microtech family. Aluminum, MSI, polymer MSI, Stitch ram lock, amphibian ram lock, the clear. That clear coating is awesome if you guys have never seen that yet. Clear coating is solid, man. Highly recommend it. All right, listen, enough. Enough of me yapping, right? You're like, get to the knives. All right, let's see what we got first. So let's look at them in here. MSI single edge signature series, or maybe straight edge. Signature series fluted carbon fiber handle, DLC standard, DLC hardware, DLC FLCFS. All right, so I got that in front of me up here just to make sure I got the numbers right. It's saying the blade length. It's funny. It says it's 3.6. That might be cutting edge. I got it down as 4-inch, 3.88, which I think is what they are. Carbon fiber, 8.5 overall. I've got a weight of about 5 ounces. Handle, 5-inch handle. Overall, 8.75. Warncliffe standard edge, M390 MK. And let's pop it open. Stitches right here. That'll be next. Man, that's awesome. All right, let's check it out, everybody. Man, there's nothing like the smell of a fresh. Should I smell it? The smell of a fresh Microtech. But unfortunately, that's just part of it. Now, this is a signature series, so I guess a little bit more upgraded. It's terrible. We're supposed to get rain tonight on New Year's Eve. What is that, man? That's not cool. It's New Year's Eve, People want their fireworks and different things, although it kind of helps my dogs out, but we all know about that. All right, so let's check it out. Wow, feels great. Feels awesome in the hands, guys. I can tell you right now. It feels really cool. Yep. Oh, man, look at that. I'm not sure if that's like a weave or carbon fiber or... Feels great. One thing I've been looking at, now I've honestly had about 10 different ram locks, and I know, the first one I get, those issues with literally the first couple. But look how far over that ram lock is. See, there's not a lot of room here. That's awesome. That is really cool. Matter of fact, on one of the other ones I have, which is this polymer one, that's pretty over there too. When we first started getting these, they were way back, so that was something they fixed. CBRX, what's up, man? We know. See, that one's a little bit, but very cool. So it's a ram lock. Let's see here. Yeah, dead centered. Feels great. Let me see if I can't kind of see that. You see that date right there? I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it there. What's that? 0524? 0624. 0624. You see, you got the signature, got the clip. Some people ragging on the clip. It's very tight. Really nice, man. What do you guys think? Let's check it out. Oh, smooth. Very smooth. Look at that blade, man. Yeah, oh, I love it. These blades are so fire. It's 3.88 though, man. This is the same blade. I mean, it's the same blade. Look at that. I mean, it's the same blade. So yeah, it's 3.88, man. There's not. God, that's beautiful, man. Tony, home run, man. I know we're 5 minutes in, but I got to give a shout out also. Metal Complex, Edge Mindset. Thank you both. Two separate YouTubers. I followed them both for a very long time. I respect them. I love what they put out. And they're big into Microtech. And man, they get the hottest, they get the cool stuff, man, too. So I respect those guys, man. Shout out. Metal Complex. You actually like metal? I don't know. I'm being serious. Like, I love metal myself. That's my... Why, did you guys see that? So yeah, it feels... Obviously, it's not broken in. No play whatsoever in any direction. Up or down, side to side, nothing. Feels great. Again, I have experience with these, so I kind of know what I'm looking for. And I think it's going to take a little bit of time to break this one in. Although it feels awesome. A little different. It is different. And I don't mean that in a bad way. You know, I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just a little stiff here. The ram lock action right here. It's a little stiff. So we're going to have to look at that. See, it's kind of sticking a little bit more. It's just probably got to get broken in, which I'll do plenty of. MSI. What do you guys think of the MSI? You guys have it? You like it? What's your thoughts on that? As far as for 175 bucks, American made, crazy blade. We don't have to get into the blade steel is perfect. It, you know, M390 could say MK, could say MG. It doesn't matter what it says. It's an awesome steel. Kind of comes down to how you take care of it and the hardening. Takes a wicked edge. I've sharpened them. Great clip. The clip's fine. I think Casey Lynch Northwest makes one if you want a different clip. At the same time, right? Look at the date on that one. 4/24. So this was 2 months before this one right here. Yeah, I love these knives though, guys. What do you guys think of the ram lock? I really do. It's going to take a little time. This one seems like it's going to have to get broken in, and I will do that. See, because that's not the way I remember it feeling. Like, I've got an aluminum one here. This feels great, but it's heavier. It's coming in over 6 ounces. By the way, they say the weight's 5 ounces. It's definitely lighter than the aluminum. A lot lighter than the aluminum. I could feel it right here. So this is a light feeling knife. Cool back spacer. Everything is blacked. Everything is blacked out, which is cool, man. That is, if you've never played with black, all black, it's fun. I never really got into it because I would cut with it, and then I would look and I'd go, "What's all that?" But this is part of it, and that's a cool looking knife. Here's the aluminum, and do you see how smooth that was? I mean, this is really broken in. I've used and carried this one, and this is, man, it's hard because the situation I'm in. I don't want to knock over the camera, but like, look at that. I mean, this is, guys, MSI, Microtech. Like, share, comment. Is this something you would carry? Would you take this to the office? I don't particularly take this to the office myself too much. I don't do that. I myself don't do that kind of stuff with this. I mean, this is light enough. And I've had days where I've worn cargos. And I've taken this one kind of on my side, the side pocket action, but because this is super light. I think this is under 5. The action on this polymer one is unlike any I've ever had, and like I said, I've had quite a few. Never saw the amphibian. That's what that is. But we're talking about this. Yeah, man, that feels great. Yeah, it's coming in, coming in. All right, what do you say we look at the stitch real quick here? So that's the MSI Signature Series. Here we go with the stitch. Have you guys seen a stitch? There's a stitch right here if you've never seen a stitch. It's a Borka Blades Marfione collaboration. Now, Borka Blades has a stitch that's his custom, which is something I can look at from afar. Maybe check him out on the internet. No, just kidding. It's very high end, very cool. I got to play with a couple of Borkas in my time, and they're really nice, man. They're really cool, really good quality stuff. Get the backspacer, man. All right, if you've never seen a stitch, that's a stitch ram lock. Now this is very similar. This is the Signature Series Microtech stitch, 3 3/4 blade, 5-inch handle, 8 5/8 overall. It says it's 6.3 ounces. Now this feels heavier. Yeah, I can tell right now this one feels heavier. Wow, that looks cool though. Wow, that looks awesome. Got the Borka symbol right there, Borka. Beautiful job, Sebastian. Beautiful, man. Way to go, man. He's a cool guy. I met him once. Real full of energy. Real nice, man. Really a nice man. But he's a cool dude. All right, so what is the date on this one now? I'm a little bit off on this. I can't tell here. 06/24. Okay, so they're around the same day. So yeah, feels great. How much does it feel compared to? Oh yeah, it's lighter than the aluminum, but it's not as light as I thought it would be. It's not as light as the aluminum, guys. Here we go. Oh man, gosh, look at that freaking blade though, man. I mean, the blade is just wicked, man. That is a cool, cool blade, man. Look at that. I don't know if it's like stonewash and then coated in DLC, or I don't know how they do that. I know Marfione's an expert when it comes to that stuff though, man. The coatings and stuff, man, he's freaking, I mean, that's what they do, right? Microtech anodizing, that's what they're known for. Look at that. Got the jimping right here. What do you guys think of the ram lock? I love how not a lot is on display on this one. It's so subtle. You know, it's a Signature Series. Got the clip. We got that. Gorgeous, man. I guess, I don't know if that's carbon, like a weave carbon fiber. God, it's all blacked out again, man. I love these blackouts, man. Let me just back it up for a second, kind of. Yeah, these are stiffer than a lot of other ones I've had. Like, yeah, this is going to have to be worked in. The other ones I have were not as stiff. I don't know if that's something to do with the Signature Series or they do something different to it, but it's very, like, stiff. But it's still, I mean, feels great. Really awesome. Man, I've waited a long time. I probably waited 4 or 5 months to open this. I didn't know I was going to take it all the way to New Year's. I thought, but as you guys know, new things pop up, things come in your life, things happen. But I'm glad I waited on this. I really wanted these in my collection. I'm a big Microtech fan, big Microtech. These are made in the USA, the Signature Series. Highly recommended. It doesn't have to be this model. You can get anyone. You get anyone you like. The aluminum, the polymer. Well, wait a sec. I apologize. They don't really have polymer in this. It's more of the MSI. Is more of the polymer. This is the carbon fiber, but this is a little bit pricier. These are going to run you guys under $5. I want to say about $450-ish, give or take. I don't know what aftermarket's doing as far as secondary, if there isn't even a secondary for these, because they're kind of, I mean, they're still new. I mean, they're not discontinuing them. They just keep coming out. You got to just put yourself on the list. You hear that snap, though? That's a cool thing right there, that little snap. Posh. And again, man, I was saying thanks to Metal Complex for coming up with some cool videos. Edge Mindset, the same thing, man. I'm right there with you guys, man. I haven't been on YouTube that long, but I've been doing this a long time myself, too. So I'm right there with you. Real cool. Microtech Stitch Ram Lock Signature Series. Man, now what is that? That doesn't look like it's blacked out. Wait a minute. I'm going to have to double check on that right there. That screw, it could be. But I don't know. I'm not, I know I've been told I'm colorblind at times, but that doesn't look like it's blacked out at all. I got to double check that. I wonder if it's like that. Let's see. Another screw. Clip is nice and tight. It's funny. Those are thick. Look how thick those carbon fiber slabs are, man. God, that thing is cool. When you move around it and see it in different light, you can really appreciate it. But I usually, I take them apart. I clean them, usually my own. But I don't know what I'll do with this yet because these are cool. I've wanted them for a long time. Now, also, if you never saw the amphibian, there's an amphibian one. Probably have to get that one too. The amphibian now this is a very, very large piece if you've never seen it. This is over 9.3, I think. Very, very cool though. That's the natural clear finish. This has gotten so smooth, so cool. Nice and big. It has a recurve on there, slight recurve. Oh, it's so sharp. I haven't really played with the sharpening myself yet because it's crazy sharp. But it's got such a great edge on it that I don't imagine it would be too hard just to pop it back, even if you just kind of ran through a strop a little bit, But this is the Microtech Amphibian, biggest one I've got. This is the biggest Microtech I own. Although I don't know if the Scarab 2 Gen 3 is. But look, guys, thank you so much for hanging out. If you've been here this long, like, share, comment, subscribe. What are your thoughts? What do you guys carry as far as Microtechs? Do you own a Microtech? You looking at any Microtechs? Have any questions? I've probably got a dozen or so Microtechs. Obviously, none here are automatics, so which is what they're really known for. But this year, well, 23 and 24 particularly, I feel like they really kind of brought it back. I know they had their deal with Reich, and I think... the folders have been just doing a bang up job, and they're reasonable. I mean, look at this action, man. This is not a small folder. You're not supposed to be able to do this with big folders. Just American ingenuity, man, right here. This is what it is. So it's New Year's Eve. Again, I thank all you guys for hanging in there. I really appreciate it. Anthony Marfione, wonderful job, man. Guys, I really do appreciate it. Blitzberg. It's been a great year. This is so much fun to me. I'm just enjoying talking, sharing the love with these wonderful pieces, man. These are hard use too, man. You need to cut something. I wouldn't hesitate with one of these on the table. Not one. God, that is cool. Look at that when you hit it in the right light. MSI too, yeah. It feels better than the polymer feels, but yeah, it just feels like a little bit more luxury, feels a little bit more luxury than this. And again, 175, close to 475. So yeah, I mean, go figure. That's where the difference comes from. But again, Microtech knives, check them out. I think it's microtechgear.com. They have their own site. They got dealers everywhere, man. They're humongous. One of the biggest American knife companies in, period. And it's worth your time, guys. Really worth your time. Thank you so much for spending some time with me tonight. Happy New Year to everybody. Appreciate it very much. Blitzberg out.